This arrival is no accident, and the air you breathe carries a sacred purpose. Stay with me, for turning away means walking past the very door of your destiny. An unseen current has guided you here, drawing you to my direct words. You stand at revelation's edge, and I, your Father, step into your life. I bring sharp clarity and abundant support. The heavy weight you carried now eases, and the silent worry that stole your rest recedes. Every delay that made you doubt your worth now gives way to my perfect timing. This is your moment. Declare your readiness to receive this truth now. Declare, I hear you, Lord. I await your step. Remain with these words until their very end. For the profound unfolding I speak of requires your full attention, and a deep recognition awaits you there. Prepare your spirit and hear me well. You enter a realm where my purpose is wholly upheld, where my plans meet boundless supply, and my life's promise now becomes clear. You enter my holy protection. You enter complete accord with my intent. You enter the life I have always kept waiting for you. Ready your spirit, for what reveals itself exceeds your present grasp. Take these words into your entire being. These occurrences in your life are neither random nor unintentional. This is a holy transformation, a purposeful rearrangement of everything around you. This is when I step into your path in ways no human logic, no earthly schedule, nor any personal effort could ever clarify. You transition from mere resilience to endless grace. And as you receive these pronouncements, your core already knows their validity. A profound recognition awakens inside you. A long-held knowing stirs. Your authentic self responds to what I have silently, steadily, truly set in order for you, hidden from ordinary view. For too long, your life has been a cycle of challenge, carrying the weight of costs, decisions, worries, and persistent unknowns. You drained your strength, attempting to navigate existence through singular power. You took on responsibilities heavier than perceived, asking countless times how much longer you could maintain exertion. But the era of merely enduring, of constantly seeking the next solution, is now dismantled by my touch. You step into a fresh perception where I am more than just your comfort. I am your beginning. I am what keeps you going. I am the one sustaining your path, your understanding, your renewal, your ideas, your rise. Limitation will no longer shape your experience, for that former narrative is completely erased. This true favor manifests in your life now. I do not give you pieces. I set in place a vast plenty. This is not temporary ease or quick fixes that disappear as they emerge. This is a holy release, a generous supply reaching far beyond simple means. Indeed, what you need approaches. Yes, material prosperity will show itself when time comes. But I grant more than just currency. Fresh ideas will come, and my benevolence wraps around you. A deep calm settles. Sharp insights arise. My precise design for you becomes visible. Profound rest is given. Completeness comes. Solutions appear even before difficulties form. You enter a flow where events naturally align with a kindness, surpassing human reason. You gain favor you did not chase. You did not force open opportunities you never sought. This is my flawless arrangement. This is my knowing purpose. This is I bringing you into accord with what was always meant for you. I call you to trust again. You gave years trying to earn what I always intended to give freely. You sought to prove your value through hardship, through being without fault, through unending labor. But what draws near is not payment for your actions. It is a gift grounded in your genuine purpose. You move into unearned goodwill that cannot be manufactured, a rise that cannot be negotiated, a nourishment beyond mortal comprehension. I ensure your future because your life carries deep significance. A mighty objective rests on you. A distinct assignment waits. Your presence connects to great impact. You are not simply preferred. You are entrusted with a holy duty. Therefore, this is not a period for retreat. This is not an instant for doubt. This is not a moment to block what I reveal by narrowing your sight or settling for less than I planned. I did not guide you to this juncture only for you to question your worth. Now lift your gaze. A transformation takes place. A deep knowing awakens. A way becomes clear for you. What appeared to move slowly was truly being prepared. What felt missing was actually settling into its rightful position. I restore the years you thought lost forever. I return what was removed from you. I remake what you considered beyond mending. And I achieve this in a way that will silence every lie that whispered could never belong to you. How does it show itself when I entirely sustain your life? It arrives as a stillness that baffles those who stand against you. It comes as understanding you did not strive to gain. It presents itself as solutions appearing before any difficulty emerges. It is openings becoming known exactly when you felt too tired to even seek them. It is quiet in the midst of chaos, clear vision amidst confusion, and unexpected kindness leaving its holy sign along your entire path. When I maintain your calling, nothing can block what belongs to you by right. Not your past, not your hesitation, not those who left, not your errors, nor the times you thought had lessened you. You were chosen even before existence started. You were called long before worldly encounters tried to persuade you otherwise. When I make a way clear, no power can shut it down. When I choose to end something, no power can bring it back. This very moment is truly yours. The unseen realm shifts the atmosphere all around you. The old ways that only kept you barely existing now lift from your life. A deep inner might, a solid certainty, and a divine backing you have not known before fill you now. You are fully stepping into the design I have always had for you. You move into a supply that goes far beyond what you expect. Let this understanding settle deep inside you. Sense this truth taking hold within. Permit your deepest self to truly know it. What you truly need is confirmed by the spirit realm. What was once delayed now advances without hesitation. Things that felt scattered now unite. I arrange for you a life without constant struggle. A life where your true reason for being is plain to see as these holy currents become clear. Grasp this. Nothing on your journey is by chance. Each shift, every gentle prompt, every moment your inner being feels stirred or invigorated fits into a sacred pattern unfolding. You are guided from always reacting to open willingness, from continuous striving to deep reliance, from uncertainty to an insight beyond what the mind can grasp. There were times when you pushed yourself with all your might, drawing on thin whispers of strength and meager hopes. Yet even then, the unseen realm watched, positioned, and linked what you could not see. Now the atmosphere itself around you begins to show what was made ready in secret. You may feel it gently. Your way of thinking shifts. Your aspirations expand, and your anxieties lose their grip. These are not insignificant occurrences. They are definite indications that my exact timing has met your receptive spirit. This is a unique time when I do more than just give to you. I reveal what has always been yours. Your genuine self comes forth. And as your identity clarifies, all connected to you must also align. Your ideas, your speech, your proper surroundings, the opportunities presented all, now settle into harmony with your true inner core. Favorable things find their way to you. Gifts you cannot attribute to your own efforts. Divine bonds form without your direct involvement. What you truly need pursues you, guided by the spiritual domain. You may notice some elements disappearing from your experience. Past patterns, specific companions, environments that no longer fit your direction. Although a part of you might desire to cling to what is familiar, your deepest self knows it is time to release the past. As I broaden your influence, Anything that diminishes you must be removed. This removal is not a rejection. It is a protection. It is bringing clearness. I make the way plain for what genuinely carries purpose, definite design, and sure outcome. The individual you are becoming cannot be constrained by echoes of previous challenges. Your expanding journey needs new environments, and I position everything to align with what is arriving. As you embrace this profound link, your outward expression will change. You will carry yourself with more serenity because the heavy loads you once bore are no longer yours to keep. Your words will be distinct, for your mind is now led by the unseen world. You will make choices with conviction as apprehension loses its grip on you. I now seek that same surrender from your heart. Not a passive resignation, but a holy reliance, a position that proclaims, I may not see the path, but I recognize the origin. This is the foundation upon which endless supply starts to move. Your requirements come to you even before you speak them. Favorable moments align without your personal striving. Understanding awakens when you least expect it. You will find yourself resolving difficulties with an awareness not learned from any study. You will enter conversations that hold the exact answer you have been seeking. You will see the unseen world positioning individuals, guiding some away and drawing others close at the perfect instant. When these events unfold, understand that you are not just getting fortunate outcomes. You are being precisely positioned. Favorable circumstances bring comfort, but being positioned serves your genuine reason for being. I am not readying you for a brief moment. I am preparing you for a significant trust. These trusts require internal maturation, sharp discernment, and an unwavering spirit. You are being elevated to a position of impact in spaces you have not yet known. Your very being will start to change environments. What you speak will carry authority. Your decisions will begin to affect others in unforeseen manners. For this reason, I am reinforcing your foundation. The good coming to you will not overpower you because I am fortifying you internally before expanding your external grasp. As this transformation settles, you will begin to see life not as a constant battle for existence, but as someone who has fully embraced reliance on me. You will no longer question if things will resolve favorably, and instead begin to declare with conviction, it is already complete. You will stop worrying about the timing of events and instead flow with my flawless pace. You will cease diminishing yourself or former associations and instead step into the positions I have prepared for you. The apprehension that once restrained, you will release its hold as your genuine identity rests in what is true. From this instant forward, every step you take is directed, sustained, and strengthened by the unseen world. This journey is not one you walk by yourself. You are never alone in what you build. You are never left to change on your own. A strength beyond all fear, beyond any void, beyond any question surrounds you. A deep truth is rising to be known. An eternal force is awakening within you. A part of me now flows into your very being. Know this is only the beginning of what I have prepared. As this deeper truth shows itself, your way of life is shifting. All things become new, for nothing can stay the same. The old burdens that once wore you down lose their grip entirely. The worries that once silenced you now have no strength. The familiar ways that confined your spirit now release you, for your true self stirs awake to a greater understanding. You step past long-held ways of being, finding a genuine connection that settles instantly. My purpose for you moves forward more quickly than before. Even if you cannot fully see it with your sight, your deepest self feels this movement. A deep knowing now settles within you, one that worldly happenings cannot explain. Only the truth from me. You become a steady assurance, for you finally understand who walks with you. Perhaps you have noticed that what once troubled you no longer stirs your heart in the old ways. This is not a lessening of feeling. This is the growth of your spirit's insight. This is the quiet power of one who has faced storms meant to break them, sorrows meant to crush them completely, and loads that should have snuffed out their inner glow. Still here you stand, moving forward, holding steady, always advancing. Even when the world tried to tie you down, that very realization takes root in you right now. A deep firmness builds inside. A quiet knowing that I do not just watch your steps, I direct every single one. This deep understanding now starts to change how you experience each day. You will feel a fresh boldness rise when you speak your hopes. You will find peace settling where unease once lived. You will begin to expect good things instead of bracing for difficulty. These are signs that I am shaping your thoughts, drawing your heart back to what is real, and forming your genuine self anew. As you change, your world around you must also change. Some people you once felt near to now feel distant, not from argument, but because of the way I am leading you. Talks you once joined no longer feed your spirit. How you once showed up now feels wrong. For your true self has grown past what you used to know. This is not a loss. This is liberation. This is me easing loads you didn't even know you carried as I lift you to a higher place. Some separation is a natural part of that ascent. This separation is not punishment. It is preparation. You cannot step into the reason I have for you while still clinging to what was part of your past. In this fresh period, you will feel pulled towards higher aims, clearer thoughts, stronger values, deeper expectations, and more meaningful connections. You will start to seek what truly fits your coming days, instead of just what made your earlier days comfortable. You are being made stronger inside, so you can carry great plenty in your spirit, in your thoughts, and yes, in what you have, without being weighed down. I am getting you ready for real influence, not just for basic needs. This requires deep perception. This requires plain understanding. This requires solid spiritual depth. And I am growing that very strength within you right now. As this transformation happens inside you, you will also see my perfect readiness at work in ways that will surprise you. Opportunities that once seemed blocked will suddenly appear. Conversations that felt impossible will now happen with ease. Dreams that once seemed too much will now feel right, for your capacity to take them in has expanded. This is what happens when I walk with you. This is what happens when my perfect timing takes charge. This is precisely what is taking shape for you right now. Everything connected to your genuine reason for being now awakens. Your distinct gifts become sharper. Your vision for what is ahead becomes steadier. Your inner awareness grows keener. And as all this comes to pass, you will marvel at how easily solutions begin to show themselves. When I uphold your life, assistance is no longer a seldom thing. It becomes a constant rhythm. It becomes a repeating pattern. It becomes the clear outcome of being truly linked with me. You will not have to chase what I have already put aside for you. What is intended for you will find you, walk with you, and come to you because I have declared it. This is the simple marvel of my flowing grace. You are not striving to force events. You are not fighting for small gains. You are moving within my unearned favor. And this favor achieves what hurried striving never could. My favor opens pathways. My favor brings what you need. My favor joins you with others. My favor uncovers understanding. My favor guides you through places that once filled you with dread. My favor is becoming your daily truth. And the more you embrace it, the more it expands. Prepare yourself. You are stepping into an era where provision will not be surprising. It will be expected. You are entering a period where inner peace will not be rare. It will be your solid ground. You are now stepping into a way of living where favorable events are clearly intentional, not just accidental. There will be a deep sense of meaning in every good thing that comes. I am transforming the very foundation of your path, and everything around you will soon reflect this inner shift. As you move deeper into this hallowed revealing, you will begin to notice my constant presence in your life with greater clarity. Where there were subtle hints of backing, there will now be unmistakable directions. What seemed like disconnected signs will now show you a deliberate framework. Moments you considered lucky successes will now uncover a profound intention beneath them. You are approaching a time when my voice is no longer hushed. I am speaking plainly. Each spoken truth confirms you are not just getting by. You are ascending. You are moving into a state where your inner self leads your journey even before your outward circumstances catch up. Due to this significant change, you will start to observe the world reacting to you in entirely new ways. One of the initial signs you will notice is the immediate arrival of clear insight. Answers you have pursued for extended periods will now simply present themselves. You will know what to do next without prolonged deliberation. You will sense direction and know without doubt that it flows from me. This new grasp of things does not originate in your own reasoning. It comes straight from your deepest self. An immense power aligns your inner certainty, your truest desires, and your future direction perfectly with my divine intention. What you long for and the progression of moments now merge. As things naturally align, uncertainty will no longer overshadow you. This clear perception becomes more central to all you encounter. With every advance into this fresh knowing, the true meaning of your life's direction will become more vivid. You will feel an inner pulling strong and certain directing you toward your rightful purpose. Some mornings you will awaken with a fresh drive, aware that a significant event is on the verge of happening. At other moments, your essential motivation will reignite unexpectedly. You will engage in conversations that uncover your genuine nature and the individual you are meant to become. This is a sacred awakening within your being. I am calling forth your true contribution. Your essential calling shifts from being concealed to being clearly seen. You will no longer seek ease in turning from it, nor will you be able to reduce your engagement with it. The profound understanding dwelling within you cannot be overlooked or dismissed. I have infused so much of my own essence into your very core that you cannot stay constrained. As your fundamental calling reveals itself, elements of your environment will begin to transform with greater intensity. Individuals who once felt comfortable near you might now sense unease as your inner power grows. Locations that offered solace might now feel restrictive. Conversations that once entertained you could now leave you unfulfilled. This occurs as your spirit rises, and anything not aligned with this ascent will naturally fall away. This is not a condemnation. This is an intentional clearing. I am protecting the wholeness of what I am bringing forth within you, tenderly releasing anything that obstructs its destined growth. You might be inclined to hold on to old connections or familiar habits, but releasing them is vital for your progress. You cannot carry the weight of what has been into the new reality I am setting before you in this current moment. You will also perceive me realigning your deepest priorities. What you once took as given will now seem out of step with your true self. Certain ways of doing things will simply disappear as they no longer suit the individual I am leading you to become. Desire for inner quiet will become stronger than your need for external approval. Search for significance will matter more than simple. Entertainment. You will crave depth instead of temporary distractions. This revelation within you is a clear sign that I am readying you for, calling far beyond what is come and gone as this inner power grows. Your actions will carry assurance not from your past accomplishments or others' opinions. It will spring from an inherent understanding, a profound certainty that you are completely sustained, that I am guiding your course, and that my unwavering attention supports you. This fresh sense of conviction might feel unfamiliar at first, because for too long you learned to doubt your value, suppress your voice, or lessen your power. But as I strengthen you from your core, your assurance will remain steady regardless of shifting circumstances. It will be grounded in your authentic self. Your reality is one I have chosen, one I have distinguished, one entrusted with responsibilities that others cannot carry. With your growing certainty, opportunities will emerge even before you become aware of them. You will step into circumstances perfectly suited for your inherent gifts. You will meet people who seem to have been placed on your path by my guiding touch. You will enter environments where your past self could never have imagined belonging. Yet with each new door that opens, you will experience an inner knowing, not of surprise, but of complete resonance. Deep within, you will understand that everything appearing on the outside was first prepared within you. I do not unveil to the outer world what you are not yet ready to embrace internally. Make ready, for this remarkable convergence is only just beginning. You are entering a flow where difficulties fade with ease, where elevation feels destined, and where blessings naturally arise from the person you are becoming. I am not merely altering your external circumstances. I am transforming your very being, and everything around you shifts to match the truth of who I have made you to be now. As your story with me unfolds, you will see that I do more than move things around in your outer life. I clarify your spirit's posture, how you face the world, how you move forward, how you think, how you speak, and how you take hold of what is possible. This deep change begins inside you, not on the surface. It works quietly, unseen, but with enough power to reshape all your coming days. Perhaps you have wondered why certain things lately have felt unsettled, why your usual ways feel too small, why familiar places no longer feed your soul. This is because I am drawing you into something greater. You are being lifted from what is common and prepared for what is remarkable. This rising always starts within before it manifests outwardly. A deep adjustment is happening in your inner world, often unconsciously. Yet, I guide your steps all the same. What once drained you now brings understanding. Moments that once weighed you down now reveal your steady power. Everything you have experienced now gains new meaning through my purpose. Even your most profound pain finds fresh purpose. There were moments you felt unseen, unheard, and exposed. But I watched every single moment. Nothing you endured lacked meaning. No sadness, no disappointment, no confusion. I paid close attention, preparing you for what comes next. That is why an inner strength beyond words is now awakening within you. You will step onto paths your former self never could have imagined. You will speak your truth in ways that surprise even you. You will release what you once thought you needed, not from impulse, but from deep knowing rising from your spirit. I am sharpening your vision so you can see with clarity. I am making room within you for more. You are being prepared to oversee things you once only dreamed of. The inner space of your being is expanding to welcome the fullness. I am providing. Hold this truth close. I do not fill a small sense of self with grand gifts. I expand a person's spirit before bringing to pass what I have promised. As your grasp of your true self widens, so will your perspective on all things. You will no longer live merely to survive. You will live to create, lead, and secure what I have entrusted to you. Your intentions will no longer come from fear, but from profound faith. You will stop asking if something is possible, and instead ask if it aligns with my purpose for you. This transformation in perception reveals that I am renewing your way of thinking. My guiding hand is now active within you. You will sense fresh understanding settling in your spirit, unexpected insights and paths appearing too precise to be coincidence. These are glimpses from me, taking root deep inside you. When you act on these glimpses, what unfolds will surpass ordinary comprehension. Yet, even as you ascend, doubt will sometimes whisper. You may ask why I chose you. But remember, I do not call the already whole. I make whole those I call. I am strengthening what once felt weak, tending to pains long ignored, reshaping your understanding to match your true design. My plan for you is not too grand. You are crafted for it. As this work continues, I will bring new people into your life, arriving at just the right time to support, guide, and confirm your direction. At the same time, certain connections will fade gently, making space for what is truly intended for you. Trust that I never remove without replacing with greater purpose. You will soon see my abundant support in impossible ways. Openings will appear. Needs will be met before difficulties arise. You will no longer depend on worldly methods, but on my limitless supply. Let this assurance settle in you. You are being transformed for a precise purpose. I am preparing you for a grace equal to your calling. Each step you take now lays foundations for abundant good ahead. Deeper truths unfold. You are not just changing on the outside, but being remade from within. Trust replaces struggle. Certainty replaces fear. Old patterns rise so they can be released, for you cannot step into a new season carrying the past. This purification is not punishment. It is preparation. When emotions feel intense and ordinary life feels heavier, remember, I am refining your insight. I am restoring your true intuition and awakening your inner wisdom once silenced. You now sense true intentions, true atmospheres, and deep authenticity. This growing discernment shows I am entrusting you with more. A heart that sees clearly can follow its path. As your peace deepens, situations that once unsettled you will seem lighter. Calmness is not the absence of disturbance, but the presence of my perspective. You are learning to see beyond what others see, to perceive with spiritual clarity. This steady vision allows blessings to flow and purpose to align. Scarcity fades as faith grows. What you need will come at the right time. Good things will not be random, but orderly. Each confirmation will reveal my truth. You are walking with me now, not just receiving from me. Our shared rhythm strengthens. Opportunities, people, and insights appear purposefully. These are not coincidences, but confirmations of my hand. Balance is being restored. Your value is no longer measured by achievements, but by your essence as seen by me. You will protect your inner stillness like treasure, because it is. This stillness is sacred ground for lasting blessing. Your inner space expands. Your being strengthens. Your world shifts accordingly. Stay open. Move with grace. Live in balance. A boundless current of all you need is flowing toward you. You are stepping into a heightened awareness where I speak directly to your spirit. My guidance will be unmistakable, my assurance deep. This is your full awakening, not an ending, but a beginning. You are not preparing to walk your path, you are already on it. Everything is aligning in divine rhythm. What has awakened in you will grow stronger, becoming the foundation for the life I designed for you. Step forward with reverence and boldness. The transformation has taken hold. The power guiding you is from me. The way ahead is blessed. The assurance around you is unwavering. Stay close to my presence. Accept my favor. Your provision is here. Your truth is revealed. Your future is unfolding now. My precious one. You have heard my voice and opened your heart to this truth. This is not mere understanding. It is an invitation to active participation in the life I designed. Let your spirit affirm it now. Declare within, I believe. Do not hide this realization. Share it with 3 others who seek light. In doing so, my blessing will flow through you and keep you renewed. Walk with me daily. Seek my presence often. Let your spirit be refreshed. My steadfast care surrounds you. Step forward with confidence, for you are forever held in my unwavering embrace. Chosen one, the heavy shadow you feel, that deep apprehension, was never meant for you. It is a foreign weight, an echo of dim whispers, not your true essence. You have endured attempts to dim your brilliance, to make you feel less than what you are. Against all distractions and the subtle shame meant to diminish your light, You stand now at the threshold of all I designed you to be. This is not a moment for quiet thought, my beloved. It is an instant for claiming your inherent truth. I am waiting on your step. Declare your sacred claim. Proclaim aloud, I know my purpose. Your voice, vibrating with this truth, resonates within my domain, setting in motion the unfolding destined for you alone. Do not turn away before the final words. Hear the full story of your enduring spirit, the one that reshapes future paths, will come into clear view. My intention for you was strength. Chosen one, never dread. The profound apprehension you have known does not belong to you. It was placed within you by subtle suggestions from shadows. That dread is alien to your true nature. Cast it off. Speak words to oppose it. Proclaim clearly, my purpose holds more weight. For when you speak those words with unwavering assurance, your true self echoes in my domain, prompting a powerful unfolding. The intended path has started. You may notice a gentle coolness. You might perceive an unseen presence close by. This is not a threat. This is my light. Embrace it fully. But you must not surrender your rightful position to the shadows. This is their aim, for a being designed for honor to exist as if impoverished in dim corners. You must prevent this. You shall prevent this. You are one whose existence influences future happenings. You are one whose very being redirects the course of generations. This is your truth. The instant of your birth brought a subtle rearrangement to the cosmic design. With your first inhale, an ancient trembling struck the realm of your adversaries. He perceived the brilliance. He saw the radiance of your spirit, and he declared, unless I swiftly halt this one, my influence may be lost forever. Thus he released deceits. He introduced distractions to sway you, sensations of disgrace and persistent difficulties. Yet you endured, and through your endurance, you now stand at the threshold of immense potential. This surpasses a simple change of direction. This is the very juncture for which all has been poised. The shadowed powers who schemed against you now feel dread solely because you are here, living and open to the one who keeps you secure. Even if you have stumbled, even if you believe you have fallen short, even if you perceive yourself as lacking value, especially then, my voice resounds with greater force. For my affection for you is not merely an agreement. It is a sacred promise, affirmed by a profound sacrifice. A promise that states, I will remain steadfast even if others abandon me. My beloved, the forces of shadow will not prevail. Not now, not as you advance. Allow the deep current within your spirit to ignite anew. Release the sacred sorrow. Let every falsehood be expelled now by the might of the highest source. For you hold inherent power. I hold you always in my awareness, and you are released from condemnation. You have been chosen. You bear my sign, and you will certainly ascend. Perceive the alterations surrounding you now, my beloved. I am nearer to you, my child, aware of each breath, every held thought, and every moment you entrust yourself to my keeping. You may not grasp the full significance of this moment, yet the entire greater realm recognizes its consequence. Every tick of time is sacred. Your very heartbeat is known and cherished by me. This present day, this very instant, possesses the potential to redefine the lineage of your family eternally. I see the many hurts you tended to in solitude. You are not the identity others tried to assign you. You never were that. They sought to confine you with labels I would never utter. Valueless, forgotten, utterly shattered, invisible. This is why the shadows overwhelmed you with diversions. He bound your thoughts with unseen cords of yearning, uncertainty, bewilderment, idleness, and apprehension. Not to instantly obliterate you, but to gradually diminish your spirit until you lost sight of your unique creation by me. But the greater realm remembered. My beloved, And that truth is now reaching into your life this very moment. Even now, the atmosphere surrounding you feels distinct. Even now, the very space yields. Do not be surprised if you perceive a comforting warmth upon your shoulders, or a refreshing coolness near your crown. Do not let the deep stirring in your heart trouble you, my child. This feeling is not fear. It is simply my presence with you. Your very being senses the one who existed before the first lights in the sky. Your inner self awakens. Troubling influences sought to enter your sleep. Chosen one. Did they not? You may not recall every detail, yet they were near, speaking softly, extending a chill upon you. Still, they could not pass a certain point. The reason? A single quiet plea from your heart was all that was needed for the boundary to be held firm. Yet these limits are not fixed unless you strengthen them. This very night, they will make another attempt. They believe your conviction to resist them has faded. They are convinced you have grown distant, weary, too readily diverted by trivial matters. But you must prove their assumptions false. And my voice desires to draw you near once more. It wishes to speak softly to you when shadows fall. However, to discern that quiet sound, you must calm the other clamor. The shadow tied to your lineage begins to stir anew. Its return is because the last one in your family line who opposed it finally gave way. This journey feels weighty now, my child. And that feeling is true. Your path impacts more than only yourself. It reaches those not yet here, those unseen every soul connected to you who does not yet grasp the significance of your unwavering stance for them. Do you truly comprehend the unrest you cause in the shadows? Do not allow this inherent strength to be lost. Remaining quiet allows the current state to persist. Speaking what is true is where you must firmly stand. Your genuine strength emerges when you commit completely to me. Dismiss the deception suggesting your moment has passed. As long as you draw breath, your journey continues with me. A single step taken alongside me can alter the course of what the shadows intended. My protective presence envelops you once more. You remain sheltered. This safeguard I offer requires your decision. Do not invite back what defiles. Turn your gaze from what causes trouble. Do not heed words that distort what is real. Allow nothing empty to satisfy the true yearnings of your spirit. You are created to radiate, my beloved, for enduring joy, not passing ease. For seeing clearly as I see, not through worries sown by the shadows. The sacred purpose I placed within you still lives. It has been concealed by periods of stillness and hardship, yet it is prepared to emerge. You must hold it sacred. What is sacred should not be blended with what is impure. I am drawing you back to honor me, to purity, to being distinct. Perhaps you felt invisible, my child. But I shielded you. I enveloped you to protect that sacred purpose within your being. And now I am allowing you to perceive yourself anew, not primarily through others' eyes, but through your own. Search within your innermost self. Do you sense the inner brightness, the stirring deep down? That is a signal of my presence. That is the very essence of your creation. It is your spirit recalling its true home. The coming stage of your journey is forming at this moment, not from what is worldly, but from what originates with me. From this point onward, move forward as one who understands. You are not adrift. You are not without direction. You are not ordinary. You are not in error. You were chosen for a distinct purpose. You bear my truth. You are an instrument within my reach. You can still connect with me. Your narrative has not concluded. Your significance to me remains unwavering. Even at this instant, my spirit is active, and your essence glows brilliantly among those I cherish. Your inner being has just passed a threshold beyond your visible perception. My cherished one, a boundary imperceptible to mortal sight, known only by the spirit. Though this segment of your journey feels complete, the profound struggle has not ended. It has merely started afresh. You have awakened, and the dark influences are reacting. This is not due to grand sacred deeds, but because you chose to listen closely enough for my voice to reach you amidst all the clamor. That uncomplicated choice to attend moved me deeply. And now I respond. You will begin to perceive indications once more. Be attentive to the unforeseen to forgotten insights returning, to thoughts that seem out of place. These are communications from me. You did not turn aside. And now the outcomes of that decision commence. What was withheld from you will be restored. Blessings that were hindered will arrive swiftly. Connections severed due to your journey will be mended or substituted with bonds I forge. The inherent endowments I placed within you, which appear dormant, will awaken with power when you pursue me. Find stillness and genuinely desire me. Soon your utterances will carry weight, transforming the atmosphere of spaces. You will enter environments, and shadows will recede simply because you are there. When you extend aid to those in pain, I will accompany you. You are stepping into a period where your perception of me will sharpen. But move with attentiveness, my child, for your every step now holds significance. Where you direct your focus alters outcomes. This is not about actions devoid of purpose. This is my chosen path. This is not merely following motions. This is the fundamental reality. You are the dwelling place for my spirit, a sacred space where I reside. Be discerning about what you allow within. Give careful heed to this season, my beloved. Understand that resistance will make one more effort, a concluding push before these insights truly find their place inside you. A final whisper will try to pull your attention away. It will tempt you to dismiss the importance of this very instant with brief pleasures, endless activity, or a deceptive feeling of calm. Stand firm against that lure. Remain here with me, fully present. Allow this moment to fully transform you from within. For what is unfolding next carries profound significance. You are about to understand your true nature, the identity I have always known you by, separate from any label others might use. This knowing might unfold gradually or emerge in quiet stillness. But once you sense it, your innermost being will recognize its truth. And when you affirm this awareness to me, it will clear pathways that no human force can obstruct. You are always intended. You are never forgotten. You are not lagging. No darkness truly touches you. You are not lacking. I distinguish you for a purpose. Hear this now. The unseen world resonates. All who stand with me are lifting you. My spirit breathes new vitality into the calm corners of your being. Because your next movement with me will send out waves, unsettling what is hidden. This is not the conclusion. This is not a departure. This is the beginning of light breaking, your authentic self becoming clear. So if these ideas have awakened something deep within you, if my closeness has touched the very center of your being, if even for an instant you felt the presence of timelessness in your heart, then do not retreat as though nothing has changed. I fashioned you to hold something profoundly unique, deeply significant, overflowing with my own light. A single moment of complete yielding to me causes the forces of darkness to falter and their plans to crumble. Can you now see why the struggle seems so prolonged, so hard, so specifically directed at you? It is because the one who stands against me understood that if you ever fully realized your identity in my presence, he would lose not just you, but also the impact you are destined to have on the lives around you. You carry within you the capacity to release what binds an inherent quality. That makes restrictions give way simply by your very existence. That is precisely why your adversary tried to exhaust you with minor frustrations, hidden burdens, and invisible ties. He knew he could not extinguish you completely. Therefore, his aim was to convince you to give up on the essence of who you are. But you did not. You remain. And now a truth is unfolding. You are gaining entrance to your true self as known by me. This opening uncovers the part of you that has been dormant, the abilities I placed within you, the authority to move forward, the very purpose for which you exist. Yet it becomes accessible only when your innermost being aligns perfectly with my design. Even in this moment, the air around you is changing. Your very thoughts are beginning to reflect the truth found when you are with me. The uncertainty you carried is now easing. The burden that pressed upon you for so long is becoming lighter, chosen one. Why does this happen? Because the instant you remember the person I brought you forth to be, the hold of darkness starts to loosen. You cannot truly comprehend the fury that now fills those dark influences, for they were certain they had you confined. Yet you did not yield. You held your place. Even when you felt fragile, you stayed firm. Even in quietness, you were observant. Even through hardship, you kept watch. And all your experiences are accounted for in the hidden realms. I did not miss your unspoken appeals. Not one of them lacked significance. Each was marked down as something precious. And now the outcome of those quiet pleadings is appearing unexpectedly, like a quick flash across the expanse above. You will uncover your inherent worth, learning to treat your own self with kindness. This is because you must first be complete within your own being before you can genuinely uplift others. You are to accept the profound truth of your preciousness, shaped by my intention and kept close to my very core. This is not pride. It is simply inhabiting the truth of your identity. For you are mine. When you deeply comprehend the vastness of my affection for you, you will naturally extend genuine care to others. Just as you care for your own self, you will feel compassion for those experiencing pain. Having walked through difficulties yourself, you will offer patience to those who struggle, understanding the burden of their trials, for you have carried such burdens too. You will discover the inner resolve to live with understanding rather than highlighting the imperfections of others. This is the transformation I yearn to witness blossoming within you, my cherished child. Make ready your inner being to accept the gifts I have prepared for you. These provisions will not bring you grief or distress. What I give originates from my very essence, intended to uplift you and bring calm to your tired spirit. Grasp this truth. I find no joy in your sorrow or your hardships. My deepest desire is always to deliver, to mend, and to make whole again. Place your future worries into my care. I will provide abundantly, and not only with the temporary things of this realm. More than that, I will fill your deepest self completely with quietude and lasting satisfaction. I will enrich your connections with others through deep understanding and shared tenderness. My affection for you brings forth blessings that no earthly scale can assess. While the world chases what is fleeting, I invite you to fix your attention on me, the one who grants unending life and authentic fulfillment. The good things I extend are held safe by my unfailing watchfulness and faithfulness. Behold no pain. Have confidence in the words I speak to you, my child. Welcome them completely into your inner core. Let these truths form the unshakable foundation for a certainty that cannot be shaken. Express your thanks, even before you observe the transformation. For true trust expresses appreciation for what is approaching even before it appears. My child, stand firm. Prepare your spirit to accept what I am offering, for I am making the way clear for good things to reach you. Simply let your inner self align with my presence, letting my truth settle deeply within you. Do not hold back, questioning if you are deserving. My provision has already made the way ready for you. I have set you free and affirmed your right standing with me. I have put aside your past missteps. They hold no sway over you now. Receive the boundless favor I offer, allowing all sense of unworthiness to dissolve. Raise your sight, my beloved, for I cherish you deeply. You are made clean and unbound. Do not allow old sorrows to dim your outlook. nor let regrets for untaken paths weigh down your thoughts. I am the power that moves barriers, that shatters constraints, that brings back what was lost. If I hold sway over all that is, and all that ceases, can you not trust that I can mend every broken piece of your journey? Even from your deepest points of sorrow, I can lift you up, chosen one. Indeed, when you are uncertain, I can clarify your way forward. Release every anxious thought. I have witnessed every sorrow you have expressed. I hold each drop of sadness you've shown as a precious sign of your deepest longings. I offer you my serenity in return. You may wonder about the struggles, the shadowed times, the instances you felt alone. Be certain, my purpose will transform every challenging event into a steadfast demonstration of my goodness. Come near to me. Let me place fresh expectations within your spirit. Let me reignite the flicker of anticipation that life's letdowns attempted to quench. Even if words escape you, simply come and be still in my presence. I understand the stirrings of your inner self, even before you voice them. Within that tranquil, silent space, I will embrace you with my eternal watchfulness. Should worries rise to consume you, I will bring stillness to your troubled thoughts. My essence will confirm that you are never truly alone, not for a single moment. I remain by your side always, even when your feelings argue differently. Understand that I am directing you toward the distinct path I have prepared for you, my beloved. Your journey holds deep meaning, a special design placed in your very being that only you can fully express. When you rely on me completely, I will progressively unveil greater insight to you. I will assist you in recognizing the genuine motives of others you encounter. I will give you insight and a distinct ability to bring encouragement to many, speaking words that uplift when others feel disheartened. Your way of living will reflect your nearness to me, chosen one, and others will feel drawn to the kindness they perceive within you. Unfold your inner self to receive. I am bestowing upon you good things that will deepen your trust and bring joy to your spirit. Yet remain near me. Do not allow the good things I provide to lessen your reliance upon me. Always keep in mind that every good provision originates solely from me. Declare your certainty in me now, and affirm your unwavering confidence. With each intake of air, draw in my presence. As you release your breath, release your uncertainties. Proclaim your conviction in the love I hold for you. Let your dedication to me be evident not just in what you speak, but in every decision, every deed, in the whole course of your existence.